I'm Christine Myers.
And I'm Olivia Sullivan, and today we're going to show you the Smart MX version 5.
So I'm going to get started by talking a little bit about the board itself. So the Smart MX version 5 has a 4K Ultra HD screen with zero bonded glass. And that means you get a really smooth writing and touch experience. And with up to 50 points touch, of course, you can have multiple pupils and students coming up and using the board at any one time. You've got a choice of 4 different sizes, so depending on the size of the classroom or room that you're putting the screen into, you can choose one that suits you. So you've got the option of 55, 65, 75 or 86 inch. It comes with built-in 20-watt speakers down here at the front, and they are powerful enough for any normal classroom. And you've also got the mic array at the top, so you can use it to record through, whether it's a screen recording, or actually if you connect a camera, you've also got the option of running a Teams meeting directly through the board.
You also have the connection panel at the front and the side, where you have HDMI, touch, and USB-C ports. The USB-C port at the front provides you with a 65-watt power delivery, which allows you to charge your device, as well as providing you with audio, visual, and touch, all through one cable.
On the other side of the board, you've got your console panel. So these are your control buttons. So you've got your standby, your volume up and volume down, the pause button, which freezes the screen. Then you've also got the screen shade button. And then after that, there's the input button. You can also get to those options in other areas of the board. They're also available on the remote, as well as some other buttons, which allow you to do things such as mute the volume completely and also access the settings.
The board has a built-in NFC reader, allowing you to tap your smart NFC card and sign in. Once you're signed in, you can access all your files as well as personalize the board to suit your teaching style.
So now we've signed into the board, you can see we've got the personalized wallpaper that we've chosen, as well as some different widgets that we've added. So we've opted for an analog clock as well as the digital clock. It's really easy to do this. You just tap and hold on the board and up pops the option to select different wallpaper, widgets, as well as some of the other home settings. You can also see here I've got access to my recent files, so that's anything I've opened up recently on the board, as well as some of our favorite files. So these are ones which I've starred so I can get access to them quickly whenever I want. Another great feature of the Smart MX version 5 is the fact that it's EDLA certified. So not only does that mean you've got the latest Android updates, it also gives you access to the Google Play Store, meaning you can install any apps from that store directly onto the board. Of course, if you do this, always make sure it's in line with your school or college policies.
You can also see we've added the screen shade tool onto our homepage, and this blacks out your screen. We also have other tools and utilities in the toolbox, such as the dice, which is great as a random selection tool, and we can customize the settings such as the types and the colors. In the toolbox, there are also other classroom favorites such as the spinner, stopwatch, and timer. In the utility section, we have the record screen function, which captures whatever is on your screen, also your audio through the mic array, which is perfect for sharing your teaching with pupils in and out of the lesson.
So because we're signed into the board, it means we have direct access to our files within the board itself. So to get to these, we just click on the file icon, and here you can see I've got my files and direct access to my Lumio files, which will open up in the Whiteboard app.
Now we're in the Whiteboard, along the toolbar we can open up our files, whether that's a new Whiteboard, a new Lumio file, or ones that are already in our library. In the pen tools, we can change different colours, we can change different pen types. We can insert images and videos onto the screen with no adverts. We can insert measurement tools onto the screen and interact with them, such as the ruler, where I can draw my straight lines. And we can also make use of Smart's ready-made graphic organisers and manipulatives and insert those directly onto the screen, which save us time. And also, pupils can connect to the whiteboard through the QR code or the joining code, and this allows them to interact with the content on the whiteboard on their device from their seats.
When I go back to the home screen, you'll also notice that, of course, there's a browser app allowing you to browse the web on the Smart MX just like you would on a connected computer. And then there's also the Smart Mirror app. So this is a really useful app for connecting your pupil devices to the board. However, they can then cast what they are working on their device directly up by using the link here, and that can work on iPads, Android devices, Chromebooks, and Windows. So that's a quick overview of the Smart MX version 5.
If you'd like to find out more, get in touch or come and visit us at our Experience Centre to get hands-on with the Smart MX V5.